2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Nets in Brooklyn. Looking at the Nets, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort.
Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated. Because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are not elephants. They forget.
Both teams ready to tip off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed in letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. The general is out there with Dunn, and it's Carter in at the center locking down the middle. And for the Nets, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jarrett Allen, and it's Irving in at the point. The Bulls start out with the ball. And there's the pass to the general. Trying to get open is Carter. The shot's good from the general. The general's got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Beautiful catch and shoot from Kevin Durant. He's one of those guys that can do it consistently every night.
Here's the general. LeVert defending. Here's the general. And he banks in the layup. The general's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Irving after the made shot from the general. Lets it fly. Irving can't get it to go.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rebound by the Bulls. Fast break, here they come. The general passes to Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's the general. 6 points for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from the general. Both free throws good from the general. Here's KD. just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Puts it up from 12. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's the general, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Durant kicks to Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. Six to shoot. A floater, and the layup is good.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league, Kyrie, on a tear.
Chicago leading by 5. Dunn passes to the general. Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks it to KD. Passes it to Allen. Over Porter. Again, the Nets for 2.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by LeVert.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's the general. LeVert defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from the general. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 4. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And then Durant with the jam.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's the general. And no good. Run against LeVert. Pass to Irving. And here's Harris from the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Irving misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the general, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Irving against Dunn. Outside Irving. He kicks it to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Porter with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's the general. The shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LeVert finds Irving. Back to LeVert. It's good. LeVert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant.
Rodion Kurucs comes in for Karis LeVert. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter.
Levine's checked in for the General. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And here is Harris after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Dinwiddie against White.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's White. To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, White. And the pass to Carter. Clock at 6. For 3, LaVine. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Watch the screen. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Here's LaVine.
He went high.
That was nice.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Carter.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it's White missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Valentine. Back to White. Lobs it up for LaVine. But they'll get another chance. Carter kicks to LaVine. The second chance effort. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Harris passes to Chandler. Inside, here's Jordan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Murray's checked in for Denzel Valentine. is no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Al Levine. Some solid defense from Harris. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we could play big, we could play small. We can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done. But we like who we are right now. We just got to continue to keep getting better.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Murray in at the small forward. The first one falls. And Harris drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Levine. Murray outside. Back to Levine. Young finds Satoransky. For 3, Levine. Rebounded by the Nets. Fires from deep. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Murray outside. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Dinwiddie's shot is off, and Chicago shooting well. They're at 45%. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The shot comes out. Nice D from Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. That's a floater go. Allen with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Outside, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Levine. Takes the 3. But they get it back. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Carter. Outside, Levine. missing.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
To the inside, Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Chandler. Karis LeVert comes in for Rodions Kurucs, and Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Then for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter, and Porter subbed in for Murray. Now here is Irving. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Satoransky kicks to Porter. Right side, Markkanen. Back to Porter. Dishes to Levine. Floats one. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago trailing here. Here's Satoransky. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Satoransky finds Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to LeVert. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Now, here's Levine. He's got 13. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Irving, Dinwiddie outside. Nets passing it around. LeVert with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. Levine feeling it out a bit. Down low. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Markkanen.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Allen outside. KD against Young. And slam dunk by Allen.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now, here's Satoransky. Pass to Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
On the wing, Irving. Satoransky covering. And that's going to be a travel. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Young. Antonio Blakeney comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Satoransky. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Markkanen against Irving. Passes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen finds White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Valentine. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Irving passes to KD. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Outside, White. Pass to Markkanen. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Durant kicks to Jordan. Back to Durant. And he makes good on the layup. Durant's got 4 this quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Valentine. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Rodions Kurucs. He's checked in for Jared Allen. And Harris subbed in for LeVert. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Valentine. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And here's Irving. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
White the pass to Markkanen. The pass to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened out there?
Well, we stayed with our defense. I think we were a little lazy in that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get some easy points.
Certainly showed in the second quarter. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jared Allen is out there with Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General in his last time out against the Nets was a man on a mission. He scored 45 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Durant. Lock at 6. Takes a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
Here's the general. LeVert defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Bulls have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. Both free throws good from the general. Here's Irving. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to KD. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here is Irving. Passes to Allen. He dishes it to KD. Takes the 13-footer, and he nails the jumper. Durant's got 16 points.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
Pass to the general. The dish to Markkanen. The pass to the general. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And the first one drops. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Allen. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Murray's subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. Pass to LeVert. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points in the game so far.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Dunn passes to the general. Feeds to Carter. Here's the general. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The general's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Passes it to LeVert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. Irving's got his second basket.
The quick release, the feathery touch. Kyrie beating good defense with better offense.
Here's the general. Dinwiddie covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving kicks to KD. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Dunn. To the paint. Here's the general. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving with the ball. Pass to KD. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine dishes to Dunn. Trying to get open is Carter. Chandler with the steal. Here's Irving. Irving double team. Over Levine. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Dunn, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dunn's got his first basket.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Levine passes to Dunn, and it's blocked by Jordan. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by the General. Outside Irving. Outside KD. Out to the right wing. Jordan dishes to Chandler. Jordan the pass to Chandler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Making some changes. Allen's checked in for Karuch. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Wilson Chandler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw good from the General. Both free throws good from the General.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Chris Dunn is out there with the General, and it's Porter at the small forward position.
And they continue to control the glass. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Dunn passes to the General. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
LeVert against Dunn. Shoots. Offensive rebound, Jordan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Here's the General. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
Free throw drops for KD. Durant hits them both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's the General. LeVert defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. Good on both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Now the pass to Allen. He kicks it to Durant. Drops it in from 11 feet. Durant's got 32 points.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here's the General. LeVert defending. Knocks it loose. Stolen by LeVert. Irving with a clean look. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Dunn passes to the General. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from the General. Both free throws good from the General. Nets leading by 13. Outside Irving. KD with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Here's Jordan. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
Chicago calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. LeVert from outside. Up again. Jordan finds Allen. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 18.
You better get a body on him. When Jordan gets under the rim like that, he'll hurt you and the rim.
Outside, Markkanen passes it to the General. Shot clock at 6. That one wide left.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances fair with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the General. Nets leading by 18. The feed to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 34 points for Kevin Durant.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
Pass to the General. And the layup falls. The General's got 37.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving passes to LeVert. Hits it from three-point range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's the General. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. free throw good from the General. Both free throws good from the General. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Dishes it to KD. Jordan kicks to KD. No good. Excellent D from the General. Bulls trail by 19. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Short, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Outside Irving. KD against Porter. Chicago grabs the miss. The General passes to Dunn. He dishes it to Carter. Here's the General. A three ball. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 19. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Back to Dunn. There's the pass to the General. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Well, Chicago has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. No good on that one, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Temple. Pass to Harris. To the middle, lock at 6. Here's Pinson. The rebound by Young. Here's Chicago. Stolen. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Temple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series
semifinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Sorry, bro. It is what it is.
We'll bounce back.